Recalling.
Cool. Welcome to our first seminar. Can you see the slides and can you hear me well?
Yeah.
Cool. So today I'll if something freezes up, please let me know. Okay. So this module is about customization, creativity, project-based learning, positive change, imagining your future, and focusing, shaping your future. And it is the first module that we designed, which includes all these practical skills. And one message we give is you need to focus on long-term assets to make everything enjoyable, profitable in your life. So you need to create your own assets. This is a marathon. You need to create your own game and compound yourself over the long term. So our message to you is clear. You need to focus on your creative assets, not just the career ladder. Career ladder is broken. You need to create your own assets. You can do so using imagination and hard work out of thin air. This is like magic. So you can create these assets such as book, artwork, an app, and music album. And this module will give you the opportunity to do so. You can create your YouTube channel, podcast, a Medium blog. So start experimenting with these things and do something that you like, okay? And do it very soon. And if you do it for some consecutive years, you will be widely successful. So forget the career ladder, create your assets. You can either buy assets if you have money, yeah, but if you don't have money, you can also create assets using your imagination. Books, courses, blogs, fashion line, social media, YouTube channel, you can all create these with a little bit of imagination and hard work and consistency. So keep creating every week, starting today, okay? Starting this week. And consistency and repetition are very important in this. So you need to continue doing that. Keep producing the best work that you can. What type of assets do you have right now? I want you to make a list of all your current assets you have right now. Please make a list. Open your notebook or your laptop. Make a list of your current assets that you have. Do you have a YouTube channel? Do you have some audience? How many followers do you have on LinkedIn, let's say? Do you have a Medium blog? Do you have your own brand? Do you have a startup? Do you have an Amazon store, Etsy store? Do you have a podcast? Do you have a newsletter? Do you have a mailing list? Do you have any trademarks, copyrights? Do you have a business? Do you have some products, services? Do you have a system? Have you created any innovation, invention? So please make a list of them all. If your list is not very long, don't worry. You'll be working on this throughout this year, okay?
That's a good thought about LinkedIn. Lots of you share have got LinkedIn. Fahri, are you seeking to advance the slides because they're not advancing at the moment?
They are not.
There it is now. Yeah, that's
okay.
Fine.
If anything freezes,
assets.
If anything freezes, just let me know. Sometimes when I don't do it full screen, it freezes. So let me not make it full screen.
I bet many of you have far more assets than you realize.
Exactly. Like it is a matter of systematically thinking about these and making a list of them. And also, the second step is more important. I want you to think about how you will develop new assets in the next 1 year. Okay, especially in 2025. So when this module is over, your adventure is just starting, okay? We want you to sow the seeds for these journeys. You need to sow a lot of seeds, a lot of projects, and see which ones are growing faster, yeah? But the real adventure starts after this module is over. You need to continue these adventures, okay? So what type of assets would you like to create in the next 1 year? Which platform? Please take your note. Do you wish to make videos on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram? Do you want to develop your own business or brand or online store?
And those
How
lists,
do you, yeah, how will you make money basically on the internet?
and those lists in purple on that slide may look like a list of things, but actually what you should be seeing there is they're a list of your future income.
Exactly, because your future income, which is repeated, will come from these things. If you have a mix of a portfolio of these, then you can be confident about your future. So I want to briefly share my lessons. I'm writing on Medium for the last 4 years right now, and you can see my milestones, how I reached certain milestones. I started during the pandemic. You can see I published my first 100 articles in July 2020, and then I increased it to 222 in January 2021, actually. And then I reached 500 articles on July 2022, and then 1,000 articles in July 2023. And right now I have 1,650 articles. And this means these are my assets and they generate consistent income for me, even if I don't write, new articles. So they make automatic income for me. So you need to think of your own assets. How do you create monthly income automatically? So this is like a screenshot of sample monthly income from Medium. So you need to create multiple streams of income, but also your own assets. Each asset is like a soldier for you. So I have 1,650 soldiers here creating me money, whenever I'm sleeping. So that's the deal for this. How do you create this? I've written an article on this. Please make sure you read this article, okay? It's in your slides. Just read it and follow the steps. These steps are also very crucial to earn your first dollar online, okay? So let me paste the article here. Click on it. You'll see my journey and how I did it, okay? And you can see this is my YouTube channel. And as you can see, I just reached almost 7,000 subscribers and 500,000 views almost. So, and what my videos are my assets. They generate me consistent income. So you need to treat this as a marathon for yourself and create your own assets and start somewhere. Don't think too hard about it. These are the laws that I have used. Look at these laws. Which ones are your favorite? Choose your top 3 or your favorite ones. These are the laws that I'm trying to apply. Which ones are your favorite ones? Choose them.
Number 2 is always a good one. You're amazed how many people in business are a bit negative.
About creativity, right? Yeah.
About creativity, about the future of the world. It's a trait. It seems like almost a simple thing, but a trait you see in successful business leaders is they're positive. They believe they can do something.
Yeah, and imagination.
A number of business leaders I know, they say, right, we've got to do this, and they make decisions, and and you see them spending money on something before they've worked out how they're going to get the money to spend it. But and because they do that, it works.
Definitely. So creativity and imagination are becoming even more important because of AI advances. You need to be more human. That's why empathy, emotional intelligence, emotions, creativity, imagination, they become even more important in this age of artificial intelligence. So my promise to you is I will also create alongside you. I will kickstart my new book. I will write a Medium article every day or every 2 days. I will also be accountable to you. And yeah, you can also ask me, be harsh, question me. Are you creating every day? We will also be creating. And
I'm also starting my Medium during the course of our module.
Yes. And it is great fun to do this consistently. If you do it, create this as a habit, as a daily habit, you'll be really loving the process, and you'll create so much income, and you'll build your brand and networks and opportunities, which is amazing. And of course, you'll have your assets. A great example is Nas Daily. Every day he quit his job. Every day he created these 1-minute videos on Facebook. And he did it for 1,000 days. Nas Daily is the name of the person. So you can watch the video. If I can, I'll show a few seconds of this. Yeah.
Wix, one platform, any website.
Sorry.
Unlimited creation.
Remember we had. Okay, so you need to have a deadline for yourself to create these assets. Okay, otherwise you so that means you don't wait for inspiration. It's not coming. If you wait the right time will never arrive. Okay, the solution is start the work right now. Start your YouTube channel in 5 seconds. Start your Medium blog in 5 seconds. Do it right now. Do it today. Don't leave it. Push through these uncomfortable stages. Have some courage. Have a leap of faith, and become a creator. So you don't get inspired and then do great work. No, you do the great work and then get inspired. So you need to jump into action. Small, consistent actions every day is key. You need to be consistent, disciplined, create, do every day. Don't break the chain. Okay. So my main message today is you need to create your own assets, and you need to start right now, today, as soon as possible, right now, in 5 seconds. Okay. So this exercise, we would do it in the seminar, but we don't have much time. Please do it at home. You will think about these 3 things. What are you good at? And what do you love doing? Please create a list of things. If you can think of anything specific, you can start writing it right now. Let's start writing this, but you need to continue this after the seminar, okay? What do you love doing? These are your strengths, passions. I love, let's say, notebook, note-taking, notebook keeping, doodling, brainstorming. What do you love doing? Make a long list, because these are very like, I love talking, I love making videos, I love, let's say, writing, online writing on Medium, etc. I love these things, so I can turn them into cash. I can turn them into money. Yeah, I can make money by doing these things. That's why you need to clearly think about this list. Yeah, because you can start from this list to make money. So what are your top 3? Please write them now. The more specific, the better, because these are the foundation to your asset creation journeys. You can create your assets using these skills. And
you could do this list in a single list, or you could do 2 lists and see if they overlap.
Exactly.
So you could do a list of what are you good at.
Exactly.
And then secondly, you could do a list of what you love doing in life.
Exactly.
And then look for if there's any common items on both lists. Because if you're good at it and you love doing it, you have a business.
That's the secret sauce, yeah. That's the foundation for money making, definitely. And you'll enjoy it. You'll do it as a hobby, which is amazing. It's a luxury. And then the second question, what are the things that you need to learn, improve, get better at? So please choose top 3 again. Come up with top 3, write them down. In order to sell online, let's say, in order to make money online, you need to master a lot of new skills, right? How to create your online store, how to make videos on YouTube, let's say, how to write online, how to write good marketing messages, how to build a brand. All of these things require new skills, yeah? So which are your priorities in terms of getting new skills? What will you learn, improve, master? Again, write top 3 things for now, but you can continue these lists at home.
Does anybody want to share their top 1, 2, or 3 in the chat?
Oh, that would be wonderful if you can share some examples. And the last one, what are specific visions in your life and your career that you'd love to see happening, let's say in the next 10 years, with a long-term perspective? What do you wish to be? Like your wishes, projects, goals, desires, visions, and make these as specific as possible. The more specific details you can capture, the better. Okay? The more details, the better. For example, how much money will you be making? Put some numbers. How many followers will you get on, let's say, YouTube in, let's say, 5 years or 10 years? Put it as a number, okay? The more numbers, the more specifics, the better. The more details, the better. This is important because we need to manifest, we need to visualize all these details. It all starts with your imagination. And that imagination is your starting point. So please continue this at home. Let me kickstart today's activity. I invented something like the cube, okay? Normally we would do it later, but I thought this is the foundation because it is the foundation of your asset creation activities. It's an exercise about knowing yourself, okay? You are the hero. This is your journey. You will create your own assets, your own creative journey, your own entrepreneurial journey, yeah? And in every movie, in every book, the hero goes on this journey, right? And then this journey is a jump into the unknown, chaos, unknown. You need to jump to the other side. That means a lot of problems, unknowns, issues, challenges. You need to grow through these challenges, hardships, yeah? You need to go on this hero's journey. Otherwise, you will not grow. You will not be successful. So that means you need to go out of your comfort zone. You need to leave your home, your comfort zone, jump to the other side where there are a lot of hardships, challenges, but you will grow and you will solve them. You will address them one by one. You will embrace chaos, adventures, problems, hardships. That's how you grow. Yeah? So the cube, you can watch the video, but it is essentially a tool to know yourself as a hero. Okay, this is your hero's journey, and let's do it quickly. I'll be actually sending you the uploading the documents for this as well, so that you can do it. But essentially, let me briefly introduce it. For now, please put this on your laptop or in your notebook. The first journey is the ocean. I want you to imagine that you are underwater, but you can still breathe. You are the hero, and under the ocean, you swim, discover this treasure chest. Okay, this treasure chest includes all your strengths. Imagine that under this ocean, you find all these personal strengths, professional strengths. What are they? So I want you to make a long list of your talents, skills, strengths, gifts, and expertise. What are they? Please start writing these up. What are your strengths? Make a list. All your strengths. Exactly. What are those things that you are really good at? Let's continue with the next one. The river. Imagine that you are now rafting with along a fast streaming river. This river is representing all what you love doing. So you love doing which activities? Make a long list of your curiosities, hobbies, obsessions, and passions. What are you really excited about? Make a long list. Topics, sports, hobbies, obsessions. What do you do in your free time that you love doing, you enjoy doing? Make a long list of all of them. So we call it merak. Greeks call it meraki, which means leaving a piece of your soul, your creativity, your love in what you do. What are these things? Exactly. It's all different things in your life, yeah, that you love doing. Let's continue with the next one, the jungle. Imagine that you entered this forest. It's a jungle out there. The jungle has a lot of risks and uncertainties. And the world is full of wicked problems, complex challenges. You are out in the jungle. You don't know what is to come. Okay. So you need to carve your own path and solve problems. You carry a shovel, an axe, some tools, toolkits. Now I want you to think about all the projects that you want to master and achieve and solve. Think about all your contribution, problem solving, and value creation in this jungle. The jungle is the world out there. Which problems will you be solving? Think about the problems that you will be solving. So this is the cube, everyone. I just made the cube. Yeah, we finished the ocean, your strengths. We did the river, your excitements, and now we are in the jungle, which means problems. Yeah, make a list of all the problems that you want to solve in the world. If you solve these problems, then you will be adding value, creating value, right? What are these problems? And what is your unique value proposition? How will you solve? How will you contribute? Can you think of some systems or products or services to solve these? How will you solve these problems? Okay, make a list, please. Think about all these systems that you are building, solutions. Let's continue with the next one. The cottage. Now that you are tired in the jungle, you come back to your cottage, which is your home, your anchor. This, you need to revitalize yourself, nourish yourself. And this cottage represents your emotional, spiritual core. It represents who you are, your values, your purpose, your spirit, your story, your personal brand. So make a long list of your values, please. What are you proud of? What do you stand for? Where is your heart, your meaning? What is your mission? Where is your calling? So please make a long list again of all your values. So we are now finishing the walls of the cube, yeah? We finished the ocean, the river, the jungle, and now we are in the cottage. So we are now finishing the 4 walls of the cube, okay? These are 4 walls of this cube, yeah? We are finishing them now. Let's wrap it up. The next one is the garden. Now we finished all the walls, okay? The next one is the most important actually, which is the garden. The garden is the foundation of this cube, okay? It is the intersection of these 4 walls. Imagine that you are creating your own playing field. And this field is your garden. This is your asset creation playground, okay? The garden is the foundation of your cube. Now, I want you to think about the intersection of all these 4 walls, yeah? The river, the cottage, the jungle, the ocean. What is the intersection of them all? This is your asset creation playground, okay? You will establish your game of assets, asset creation game in this garden, okay? So think about all the assets that you will be creating. You can borrow from the other lists that you have already created, okay? What type of assets will you be creating? This is your garden of wealth, okay? How will you be creating wealth? If you have money, please list all the assets that you can buy. Will you be buying gold, Bitcoin, Ethereum, stocks, real estate, investments, portfolios? Make a list of them, yeah? If you don't have money, then most importantly, what are the assets that you can create out of thin air using your imagination and hard work and your passions, your strengths, your values, your skill set, your excitement? You know, how can you turn them into assets? Think about books, businesses, videos, products, services, music, business models, systems, online stores, blogs, writing, social media, etc. Make a list of these, please. Okay, so you are establishing your asset creation playground. Thank you so much for these contributions, Kevin, by the way. I love what you put here. They force us to think systematically about these exercises. So what type of assets will you be creating? Yeah. The more specifics you can capture, the better, of course. So let's continue with the last one, which is the mountain. So we finished the foundation, yeah? Now, the last one is the mountain, your Everest mountain. Think about your future self in 10 years. Where do you wish to be? Make a long list of your long-term goals. Where will you be in 10 years? Visualize yourself. What do you wish to achieve? What type of assets will you be creating? Give numbers. How do you achieve your freedom, financial independence, and what will be your legacy? Think about the mountain. The mountain is the top of this cube, okay? The sky is the limit. This is your Everest mountain. How will you achieve 100% of your future self? Think about all your accomplishments, legacy, assets in 10 years. Make a long list of what you hope to accomplish in 10 years. Okay. What do you wish to create in 10 years? By the way, that's a great example, the Bitcoin example. I've written an article on this, the Cube experience. You can click on it and learn about it here. So the next step is think about your first dollar online using this cube exercise. What did you learn from this cube exercise? Using the results of your cube exercise, please start your asset creation journey. Try out different platforms, see how they work. Medium, YouTube, Etsy, Instagram, TikTok, Gumroad, Shopify. Where you be buying to make money? Please go to these platforms, okay? Create your shop, create your online store, create your profile, create your work, start creating content, start selling online if you can sell, start your experiments as soon as possible. Your goal is to make your first dollar online using your strengths in the next 10 days, okay? And remember, I shared with you some examples. You can create ebooks using ChatGPT or Cloud. You can do online work. You can do drop shipping. If you go to Shopify, you can create your Shopify store or Etsy store, Amazon store. Following these steps, there are tons of resources online. You can make your own research. There are tons of videos online. If you go to YouTube, there are many YouTube videos telling you what to do and how to do, how to achieve it. Okay, so please watch these resources, make them happen. You can create your YouTube channel, podcast, create your content, storytelling. So the sky is the limit. But the important thing is the biggest failures are not the projects that you fail from. You try them, but it didn't, nobody has read your content or nobody watched your videos, let's say. Nobody bought your products. These are not failures, okay? Think of them as experiments. You are learning from them. Something didn't work, and you learned that it didn't work. So you need to try harder, try better, be smarter, fail again. Okay? So these are not failures. We call them learning from experiments. Think of these as journeys of learning, experimentation. The biggest failures are failures of imagination. That means you do not dream big enough. You need to dream bigger, take more risks, go beyond your comfort zone. Act as a hero. You are the hero of your life. So act like a hero of your life. You need to scare yourself. Okay. So make progress on your asset creation project as much as you can. Okay. Start creating ideas about your portfolio. Come up with at least half a dozen of ideas. Do your research, watch videos, choose your platform, establish your profile, start your experiments, share your work online, publish it. So your goal is to make your first dollar, okay, in the next 8 to 10 days. So best of luck. I uploaded today's exercise online. So yeah, the QR code, let me fetch the QR code as well. So let me.
There we go, it should be there, should be on screen now.
Ah, you fetched it already?
Is it on screen now?
Ah, thank you so much. This is great. Thank you for that. So please do register, everyone. And also, if you go to today's seminar files, I uploaded the CUBE worksheet. Please, until next week, populate this CUBE worksheet, okay? I uploaded the worksheet, the CUBE worksheet. I will also upload my example, my own example as well. I will also upload that, my own example to today's files. Please download them. Make sure you download them and you populate them. They will help you. Okay, like please build on what we did today. Do this worksheet, populate this worksheet, work on this, because this worksheet will be very critical in your asset creation journeys. Yeah, it will help you kickstart your journeys. It will help you know yourself better. Yeah, so please finish that worksheet. Okay, I uploaded it on your seminar, today's seminar as a seminar file. Please look at it, okay? That's it for today. Thank you so much for your attendance, contributions, and best of luck. Would you like to add anything, Kevin?
No, it's great.
A lot. Thank you.
Remember, it's in business, it's sometimes very simple. It's the people who get on and do stuff that create big businesses. It's not all about mega clever ideas. I've known a lot of people who've made a lot of success and made a lot of money just because they delivered what they said they would.
That's
So
excellent idea.
do
Like
that
small-
stuff today.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Kevin. Thank you. This module will be amazing in kickstarting these journeys, and we are looking forward to working with you on this. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful
Bye.
See you next week. Thanks.